Hello and welcome to law number 4, the law of compensation in this series of the laws of the universe, right? So the law of compensation is very, very important. Actually, really important, as we are going to see in the rest of this video. Let's dive right in. Right, so welcome to Mighty's Success Blueprint. I'm really excited to have you here today watching this video, wherever you're watching from. Hey, these videos are really important, more important than any content that I can ever create, right? And the reason for these is when you get to understand the laws of the universe, they help you to live a sound life, making decisions that are actually consistent with the life that you want to live, right? Because many times we make decisions and then we expect something else while we've put in something else, right? So we expect, a beautiful life, a very, something else beyond what we have put in, right? But there are laws that govern this universe. And when you understand them, you can almost plot your graph, right? Upward and forward. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe right now. On this channel, I produce content on how you can become the very best version of yourself, doing excellently well. Whatever you're doing, do you want to achieve more? We talk about achievement here. So if you don't want to miss such content on how you can get better, get more, there's always more, whatever the level, right? Then subscribe and click the notifications bell so you don't miss any videos that I produce on a weekly basis, right? And if you missed any of the videos on the previous series of the laws of the universe, then check out the links in the descriptions. I'm telling you, they will definitely help you, right, to understand these laws so you can live an assured life, if I may say, right? So the law of compensation, what does it say? So this law states that you will always be rewarded for whatever effort you put in, right? Whether little or small. Now, having said that, there is, this kind of thing, well, if I put in little, if I don't put in anything, somebody might ask, if I don't put in anything, what's going to happen? This is what will happen, right? You can't actually say you didn't put in anything. In fact, even no effort is effort, right? In other words, you put in effort to do nothing. That's actually effort, right? Very, very important. Doing nothing is also effort, and it reaps reward, right? Sometimes those rewards are things that you haven't actually decided, so they keep coming, right? Because you didn't choose them, right? They keep coming because of the lifestyle that you're living, because of the things that you've chosen to do. But when you get to understand this law, it helps you to choose your actions. It helps you to choose the things that you do. It helps you to understand why contribution is very important. You live a life of purpose. Very important. You live a life of contribution. In other words, you look out for what can I do for my community beyond what I'm paid for, right? You can't be paid for everything, right? If you've started a business, great. How can I serve more? How can I increase my value of service? And whatever you're at, whatever level of, income, whether it's finance or whatever area of your life, wherever you are at this time, is as a result of what you've put in, the kind of effort that you've invested, into, you've put it out there, right? Into serving others. Because again, one of the laws that we will see is that we are all connected. So whenever you serve others, you actually serve yourself. It's really crazy, but that's just the way it is. Whatever you do to others, you do unto yourself. If you've read the Bible, then you've probably come across that phrase, right? One of those lines, whatever you do to your neighbor, you've done unto yourself. Like this, Jesus stated that in the Bible clearly. But that tells you something. Hey, I can go out there, contribute to the world, and hey, create myself wealth, right? That's how to create real wealth. That's how to build the life that you want, in every aspect of your life, give out as much. And it doesn't always matter who is watching, right? The people that are watching, they are not a subject because they don't determine the reward, right? You might be, somebody might say thank you, or they may not even say thank you. Maybe they didn't even see it, right? But hey, your reward is coming anyway. So that's very, very important. And of course, if you've read the Bible, if you read the Bible is one of the greatest books that I've ever come across. But if you read your Bible, you find sowing and reaping, which is just clearly the law of compensation. And sowing and reaping states that you will always reap what you sow. Very, very important. And when you think about it in that aspect, you also get to the little things like giving somebody a smile. You always get that back. You always get it back. Giving people a smile, giving some sort of support, giving some kind of help, right? So very important. So if you're on a journey to discovering yourself, to personal development, very important to understand that, hey, one of the things that you've got to choose carefully is how you contribute to this world, right? Very, very important. What are you doing for your community? What are you doing beyond what you're paid? Very important, because that's how you store up wealth for yourself. And the Bible actually talks about wealth that nobody can steal, right? So that's wealth that nobody can stop from coming to you, because the laws have been laid out. They work when we are sleeping, when we are awake. So what I've got to do is to work together with these laws, right? So that we reap together, right? So that we get rich. I love riches, I love money, because hey, how can we contribute without financial freedom? Very, very, very important. So thank you very much. I hope this video was enlightening and helped you to understand the law of compensation beyond what you had before, right? So thank you, and I hope you watch the rest of the videos in this series so far that we've covered in the law of compensation, in the series of the laws of the universe. Watch them, check the links in the description, and of course share these videos. If you find them helpful, share them with someone else, right? And of course, don't forget to subscribe, click the notifications bell, and hey, I will see you next week, and have a beautiful day. Bye.